Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to my very First Descendant video. In this video, I just want to talk about the crafting process for every character and Descendant, just because I've heard about players not knowing where they can find it, and I'll show it for the Xbox and the PlayStation. I assume for PC it's the same thing, but usually when you press start, you'll get to your characters and the equipments. What you want to do is press start and hold start. For the PlayStation, it's just the 3 lines. Then you go to map, and you get a totally different menu up here. Now you can go to access info, and in this one, you can just go to Descendants. Now we have all our Descendants. Some of these Descendants, you will get their parts from missions. And for those, you cannot craft the materials. Like for Bunny, for Freyna, I think Jaybear is... No, Jaybear is not. But Blair, like some of these characters you cannot craft, you can just obtain their parts from mission. But other characters like Clay, even the ultimate characters, Ultimate Clay, you got the Ultimate Bunny. I I'm sure plenty of players want the Ultimate Bunny as soon as possible. So you can craft this actually. You don't have to buy it. It will just take some time, and this is how you do it. So if you come to this menu and you go to the character, you can see you can craft this part by using these 4 materials. You can craft this part by using these 4 materials. You can craft this part by using these 4 materials. Usually, the areas are still locked if you haven't progressed in the campaign far enough. Let's see, I'm not that far in the campaign, so if I want to farm these ceramic composite, let's go to acquisition, and now you can see, all right, I have not visited any of these places yet, so I cannot farm this. But with this one, if I go to this one, all right, I can get this from Kingston and normal, hard. All right, I can now click on this one and it will show me the area. And within this area, inside the loot crates and the boxes, you will find the material. So it's very easy to farm for the material if you know where to farm. And with this one, you can really target farm the material for for every character you actually want. So we go back to Bunny. All right. So yeah, with that you can just farm all 4 components or all 4 materials for the component. Go and craft the components, and at the end you will be able to craft your bunny. With the last one, this is actually like the hardest one because it has the most RNG in it. If I'll show this one with a lower tier character, if you want to call it, and with this one is you can the acquisition, like if you go to this one, you can see it's from the intercept battle, the common version of the Grave Walker. You will need a amorphous material pattern number 002. So this material is required. After you beat the boss, it will drop this green round ball, and you will have to put one of those amorphous materials in it. It has to be a rarity or pattern rarity from 002 or up. And if you insert it, you will have a chance to get the code for Glay. And if you don't know where you can get the amorphous material pattern, you can just click on this one. Then you can see, okay, this is what it looks like, and this is the mission you can get it from. Then you can go to this mission. All right, it will go to the map and it will highlight the mission. If you scroll down, you can see, all right, amorphous material pattern 002. There's 100% chance whenever you do this mission to get the material. So you can basically farm this mission for 15 minutes or less, and then farm some material, go into the Grave Walker, kill him a bunch of times, and like every time I think the lowest is like 3%, and you'll have a low chance. But sometimes it's also like for some parts it's like 38% chance to get them. And yeah, you basically just get the amorphous material pattern from this mission, go into the Gravewalker, beat it, and then you'll have a chance for the code. And the same goes for characters like Ultimate Bunny. You don't have to buy Ultimate Bunny. You can actually get her for free. Like, I have already collected some of the materials without even targeting it. And the same goes for this one. This one, I showed it with Glade just because this one is much higher. If I go to this one, I will need a amorphous material pattern rarity number 52 and up, and also number 106 and up. And then like I have to do a different boss, like the Hanged Man common version, or the hard version of the Obstructor. So probably the chances are much higher if you do a higher difficulty boss, but you can just go to the minimum. You will have a chance to get the drop. And for me, this one, because I haven't unlocked this one, I cannot click this and get and see what mission I can try to get the material. But it is always the same thing. You can go to this character, go to the mission, click the mission. You will see what material you need. Click on the material. You can go and see what mission you have to do for the material. It's the best thing, or my recommendation is just farm a bunch of material and then do a few runs of the Gravewalker or whatever boss, Hanged Man, Obstructor, whatever boss you need, and try to get the parts, or in this case, the Ultimate Bunny code. And that is actually that. It's not that difficult. If you go to, let me go like this. If you go back to this screen, you can also see all the weapons. And with this weapon, for example, this is a really good weapon for Bunny. You can go to the weapon, and then you can see, okay, we get all these parts from missions, same as this part, we get this from missions. And if I go to this one, then I can see, oh, this mission and this mission actually give me drops for this weapon. So if I go to this mission is still gray because I have not yet been in this area and I have not unlocked this mission. But once I get here and do the mission, then I have 100% chance to get the Thunder Cage blueprint. So that's really cool. I just have to get here, do this mission, I will get the blueprint, and after that I can just craft the weapon. So it is actually very, like, it's in the beginning it's a little complicated because you have to get used to looking for it, but when you know where to look for it, it's actually very easy. And then you can target whatever descendant you want, you can target whatever weapon you want, and it's actually not that hard. And you don't have to spend any money. Like, some of the skins are super expensive, and like, I'm all for spending money in a game, buying a battle pass or something, but like paying $50 or more for a single skin, like, that's very expensive. And yeah, for me, yeah, I prefer to buy like different things, like battle pass where you get a bunch of cosmetics. But yeah, that's me. If you wanna pay money for the ultimate bunny skin instead of unlocking it, then that's up to you. But my recommendation is you can get it for free, and it's a looter shooter. So the whole point of playing this game is looting and grinding all these missions and unlocking it. And it is actually very easy to do. It will just require some time. So that is that. In general, my recommendation is play through the campaign, unlock all the areas so you can unlock all the missions, and then just repeat the missions that you need for your materials. With the materials, you go do the intercept battles, the bosses, and get your material, craft your characters. It will be a bunch of fun. We can all play together, have fun, and yeah, that is that. That's the video. I hope this helps. If it helps, a like would be much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great week, and I hope to see you guys in another one very soon. Bye, guys.